What is up, everybody? Today is Sunday, July 21st, 2019. How we doing today? How we doing tonight? Wherever you are in this great big world, I hope you're doing alright. This is basically part 2 in my thoughts of my vision, my dream of the scorpion and the spider. Now, shout out to D. Munn. Shout out to him for commenting some powerful knowledge, some powerful things for me to think about. Now, at the time of this video, if anybody else wants to chime in their thoughts and opinions on the previous video, you most certainly still can. But so far, Demon pretty much looked inside, and it hit too close to home. But if you feel like you want to add in your 2 cents and your ideas to it, go right ahead. You know how I do. The video will be somewhere at the end of this video. So, I want to get into what he said. Now, his first one, I believe, is, or he said that the battle of the lower selves, the female spider represents you, being that you actually nurture the spider demon for so long. And it's true. That hit pretty close to home. And so we're connected psychically, thankfully. And I'm more of a, as he put it, the one who freed him. So, being connected with him, I give him that. I give him what he wants. He feeds off my anger and my hatred. And sometimes he'll do stupid shit to get me mad. But his quote goes on to, the scorpion comes to help you let go of this spider demon. Now, I interpret it as, when I did this ritual back in 2011, I pretty much let this one thing control me a lot more than it is now. You know, I took a year off from the Necronomicon path in general. Because I let it get me. But now that I'm focusing on gate walking and calling my watcher, you know, there's that fear that what if I fuck up again and I release something twice as deadly into the world? You know? But that's where the Scorpion Man comes in. Fighting the representation of the spider. So that I may continue on. Pretty much when you see a band of heroes try to attack the main villain's castle, and there's always that one hero that stays behind to fight so the other can go on. That's the way I interpret it. That's the way I interpret it, and to me, that feels right. And it does hit close to home to what I was personally thinking on what it could mean. Now, his second comment, which goes on to state that the mountains represent the gates and the path you should be preparing to go through. And the scorpion stopped the spider at the gate so you can leave the nonsense behind you. Now, I find it funny that he mentions this because there's a lot of nonsense and senselessness in this situation in dealing with the spider demon. It's absurd. Like, the fact that everything that has been done to banish him has been done. Everything that can be done has been done. You know, this Akrabu, the Scorpion Man, you know, wanting me to continue. And if that isn't one of the biggest signs that the book has ever given me, I don't know what is. I've had signs from the book and the messages from the book itself, but nothing comes close to this. Because why else would I have this vision for 2 days in a row? Why would I still be thinking about it days after? Obviously, it means something. If I'm thinking about it that much. And if I remember correctly, Akrabu, the Scorpion Man, he is the one that you meet when you start gate walking. After you've, called your watcher and all that, and you start gate walking, you meet him eventually. Now, I don't remember if he's the one before the gate that lets you inside or what. I can't remember, but like I said, the correct will be in the comments. But either way, I like what Demon says, though, because it makes a lot of sense. And it hits very close to home. His words, I got the message, I got the meaning in them. And my psychic development teacher always said that there's going to be days where you're going to get a message from Source that you just need to tell this complete stranger something they need to hear. Something they need to know at this time. And I feel like Demon here did it. Because like I said, this makes a lot of sense. So I appreciate that. And like I said, if anybody else wants to chime in, feel free to do so. My video will be in the top left-hand corner if you haven't seen it already. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. If you want to find me on social media, my links are in the description. Be sure to hit that bell icon for more videos, announcements, and yeah. Love you all. Bye.